Yo, what is going on, boys? Zoran Trades back with another banger. I tried to upload the recap of this trade yesterday, but the audio bugged. So if the audio bugs again this time, I swear I'm just not going to upload. No, I'm joking. But let's get into it. So I'm going to do the recap for both the trades I took on Thursday, along with the trade that I took today. I'm going to just do it all in one trade, because today's trade was just on eval. So yeah. Without further ado, let's get into it. So we had these 4-hour lows here, 4-hour intermediate term low. And opening into this, we also had this 5-minute gap up here that we left behind just before market opened, right? This 5-minute gap is very, very important for our trade because it's actually I'll take profit and is what gives our strategy such a high probability. Because if this low here gets swept, two things can happen, right? Either this will happen, right, where we sweep the lows, use the lows to push higher, sweep the 5-minute gap, and then push lower again, right? In which situation we're already out. Or that this could happen where price just pushes right through the gap, right? Just like that, which did end up happening. But either way, in that situation, we're already break even, if not have taken our profits. And because of the fact that the market sweeps liquidity and then rebalances inefficiencies, aka fair value gaps, this setup has a really high probability. So without further ado, let me just start playing. So right off market open, we got a nice swing to the downside, sweeping this gap right here. And then this actually left behind a 30-second inversion right there, okay? So we now can go long off of this, stop loss at the lows, take profit at the 5-minute, unfilled 5-minute gap, which would then look something like this. Buy there, stop loss at the lows, take profit at the unfilled 5-minute gap, break even at this high. Okay, so this is our first trade. And if we look at this, after sweeping this low, price should at least deliver to this 5-minute, if not higher, right? Which we end up getting right here. This hits in 2 minutes, I'm pretty sure. There we go. And then we were left with this high over here. This high over here, I believe it was. And a 30-minute gap. These were all of the PDRAs that we had that were pushing towards the upside, right? That was up here. So now, obviously, if we're going to look for another trade, which you shouldn't, we have to wait for that to get taken. So now after this trade hits, we deliver a little bit higher. At this point, I was done trading on my past funded accounts, right? I'm only trading on evals now. If I see a perfect trade that plays out again. Here, we tap the 30-minute gap. Okay. And then on the 30-second chart, we get a clean inverse back out. Right there. Okay. Right here. So you guys can't see it because I don't have the 30-second chart on TradingView. But right here, we inversed on the 30-second. And again, exact same situation as last time. We have an unfilled 5-minute fair value gap for us to target. Right here. Okay. Right there. And this now allows us basically to again be in a position where price should, after sweeping this, rebalance that and then push higher or continue lower. But either way, after sweeping this high, price should trade into the fair value gap and price should trade into equilibrium of the range. Both of these things are supposed to happen after sweeping this gap. So again, that gives us a good confirmation to go short, stop loss at the highs, take profit at the 5-minute gap. And this trade played out relatively quickly. There we go. My bad, I showed you guys that on the 5-minute chart. But that trade played out very, very nicely. Which was exactly what we are looking for. So yeah, again, both times into the 5 minute. And now I'm just going to play ahead to the next day. How can I make this quicker? Sorry about this, boys. I'm just gonna go over to the next day. Okay. Opening on today. 9:30 opens here. Clearly bearish, right? Either I'm looking for this high here to get swept or for us to create new bearish structure to trade out of. So here, off open, like I said to my Discord that I wanted to see, we create this 5 minute gap, right? We create this 5 minute gap, very clean 5 minute gap, and I just want to see us continue off of this. I want to see us sweep, get a nice sweep into that, and then 2 minute or 1 minute inverse out. And if we check here on the 2 minute chart right here, we get this fair value gap, and I literally just wanted to see it get inversed. Right there, gets inversed. Okay. At this point, all I'm doing is looking for a slightly better fill. And there were 4-hour equal lows here to target, which was about a 1 to 1.5. At this point, all I'm doing, sell limit just above where I'm actually trying to, where price closed, because that's just a little bit of a bad fill there. I want some better risk to reward. As we can see, if I move my position to there, drag my stop back up where it was, significantly changes my risk to reward just entering with a little bit of a better fill. So that's my entry, and then we can just wait till we get filled. Oh wow, okay, sorry, that was not my entry. My entry was over here and I just missed it. So I'm just gonna try to go back. Here we go. Sorry about that, boys. So the 2 minute inverses 1, 2. There we go. And my entry was there. I'm not going to be able to fill it now because I messed up the timing. But my entry was right there. And I only took about a 1 to 1 out of the markets today. So it was a little bit higher. But we can see the trade does play out very nicely right there. Bang. And that's pretty simple. 5 minute fair value gap continuation model, 2 minute IFEG down. Very, very simple play. So yeah, nothing much more to it. And I hope every single one of you boys caught that. I know a lot of you guys in the Discord banged today. Had some funded accounts pass today. So yeah, appreciate you guys and much love. I hope this was of help.